What up? What's good? I'm your bro Jose. Welcome to the Bros House, Season 2, Episodes 1 through 3, The Boys spoiler-free review. Oh, it's a mouthful, bro. We're going to be talking spoiler-free, so do not worry your pretty little head. We're not going to spoil anything here for you today. This was a show that I was like, bro, how are they gonna top Season 1? Is there a chance that they could? Can they? Because Season 1 set this whole other bar so high that my worry going into this was, can it be as good? Because Season 1 was so fire. Season 1 was so good. The best TV I watched last year. So it's still early days. It's still hard to tell. But I think it was a strong start. It was a bit of a slow build up though. Episode 1 was this very slow build up, and that's not a bad thing. I felt like it was a slow build up because there was more character growth and the setting up of arcs, and I feel like because it's so slow to start that the build up is it's like lighting a fuse, it's gonna just continue to burn slowly, but then once we get to the nitty gritty into this beautiful explosion of it all, it's going to be so beautiful and we're going to love it. That's how I feel at the moment anyway, 3 episodes in. So yeah, slow burn at the start, but it finishes strong. Man, I just can't wait to see more. Homelander, we get a lot more Homelander in this, and we get to see him go through things emotionally, mentally, and the way that Anthony Starr portrays all of this is astounding. His acting is phenomenal. I can't believe he's not in more things already. I think this is going to launch him into superstardom, I feel, because the way he's acting in this is so terrific, and he's definitely getting his name on their map. Homelander is probably the reason why we keep watching, because every time he's on screen and he does something, your eyes are glued and you're just fully immersed into his story, and you're just thinking like, what the frick is he going to do? Like, what is he up to? And just seeing him on screen this season, and because there's a lot of him, it's just a pleasure and a joy because he's so good. He is so good. The boys start off, they're disbanded. They're not all of them, but they're all living rough, and they're sort of figuring out what to do and how to take Vought and the soups down. So we get a bit of that, which is, I'm going to say, that was probably the weakest part of the episodes. And I'll explain to you why later on in the spoiler review, which I'll be doing with a friend. So keep your eyes out. But I think the boys were the weaker part of the series so far. But bro, there's 5 episodes to go. There's a lot that can happen, and it'll definitely get there. Like I said, it's going to be, because of the slow build, there's going to be a big build up towards this huge. But everything that happened with the soups was really interesting to me. We get to see a bit more of the Deep and what he's going. The girls are hilarious. Everything that we get to see him go through, and he's this despicable dude that you really, really hate, but because he's acted so well and written so well, you want to see more of him, even though he's this despicable piece of shit that should not be liked, but he kind of is, which is weird, really weird. This is not a big spoiler because she was in the trailer, but we get introduced to Stormfront, who's a new addition to the Seven, and she is she's annoying. She's annoying when she's not showing her true colors. She's annoying when she's in front of the camera, and then when the audience gets to see what she's really like, she's truly diabolical. But you'll find out later. But yeah, Stormfront was great, greatly acted. I don't like her as a person, but she's really acted. Uh, but yeah, like the superheroes were the most interesting thing about the opening of the season, where I felt like where the boys sort of didn't really get to shine as much. Not just because they have superpowers or anything, but because their arcs are written so well and acted so well. But we'll get more of the boys. Billy Butch is amazing. Mother's Milk is amazing. So we're going to get more. Actually, I stand corrected. I just remembered. Kimiko, the female, she gets a lot of screen time and a lot of things to do here. So her, like, take out Billy Butcher and Huey, and that she really stands out and becomes, and the spotlight shone on her in the first 3 episodes, which I really, really liked. Like, she's one of my favorites now. If she wasn't, yeah, she was really great. It was really great to see her shine. Spoiler, you can't really talk about the spoiler free too much, I feel. Greatly shot. If you're a Billy Joel, you'll like the music. I'm not a huge Billy Joel fan, but I don't hate him or anything. But if you like Billy Joel, then you'll love the music in this. But yeah, man, The Boys season 2. It's too early to tell if it's going to be better than season 1, but I'm really liking where it's going so far, and I cannot wait to have my mind blown. Tell me what you think. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed yet, bro, hit subscribe. Hit subscribe and hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload more videos. Hit the like button, if you will, please. Have a great deal. And yeah, man, The Boys season 2. What did you think? Let me know. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. I can't wait for more. Is it a problem? People have been complaining that that these episodes are going to be released weekly, and I think we've become a bit spoiled lately with Netflix just releasing everything at once, and we just get to binge. But the way that The Mandalorian did it was great, because we had a whole week to talk about that week's episode with friends, people at work, family, and that, and then we got to watch the new episode on Fridays. And so but the conversation and the buzz would last a lot longer because new episodes would come out weekly. So I'm not too mad. I'm not mad that this is going to be released weekly. I think it's cool. I like having a little bit of, oh man, shoot, I got to wait a whole 7 days for the next one. Oh, what's going to happen? I like a little bit of that suspense. 7 days isn't long. So yeah, this is going to be a great series. A great starter. A little bit slow in episode 1, I feel. Slow burn, but like I said, the characters are going to grow. The story is growing. Arcs are growing. The Boys, especially Homelander, started off really, really strong. Every time he was on screen, I was glued to it because he was so amazing. And the female she's great. She's great. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Give it a like button. Hit the like button. And thanks for joining me. See you on the next one. Take care. Thanks.